So you're thinking about buying a vacation home in Park City, Utah. Well, welcome to the Canyons Village. In today's video, I'm taking you on a tour of Canyons Village. So this section of the Canyons Village is known as pretty much like the lower part of Canyons. This is the Cabret. This is the main skier parking lot. This is still free. So this is still the free lot at Canyons Village side. Now, if you're going over to the Park City Mountain Village base side, that is not free anymore. That is actually reservation only and paid parking. So the nice thing is that you have Hidden Creek right over there. Those are townhomes. They're actually being completely, like the siding, the roofing, the windows, everything's being redone. So there was a huge assessment, but Hidden Creek is walking distance to the Cabret, which is really, really awesome. So if you're thinking maybe you don't want to be in a condo hotel and you'd rather be in something like a townhome, those are a great option. They are a little bit older. Again, they have an assessment out, so they're redoing the siding, the roofs, and the windows over there. Sometimes you can find a really nice remodeled unit over there. Or you could buy something that is more budget friendly that you might have to renovate. However, it just kind of depends on your budget and what you're looking for. And if you look behind me over here, this is the Cabret. This is what we call the people mover. This takes you up to Canyons Village, which we'll get to later. Back over here behind me is the Canyons Village employee housing. Over this way is Blackstone Flats, so let's check that out next. So we are back over at Blackstone Flats. There's also Blackstone residences. So the difference being Blackstone Flats is stacked condo multi-flats, stacked flats, as in Blackstone Flats. These go from about 1.5 million to 1.9. Townhomes are down over this way. The nice part about Blackstone Flats, Blackstone residences, is that these are newer product, they're newer builds, they're a little more contemporary, modern on the inside, a little bit more up to date. You've also got the amenities, you've got a clubhouse, you have a pool, and you're walking distance to the Canyons Cabret. Or you could just use the Canyon Shuttle app, the CVMA app, to come and pick you up if you don't feel like walking in ski boots all the way across over to the Cabret. These right here are the townhomes. They are gorgeous. They're really roomy, and you get a little garage where you can park your vehicle, which is really nice. The grounds are really, really nice. Right over there, you can see that's the Cabret. Behind this building over here is going to be where Canyons Vale employee housing is, basically for the resort, so which is really, really nice. So when you're buying into a condo complex, you have to remember there's going to be somebody above you, below you, to the side of you. When you're in a condo complex like that, yeah, you are having shared walls and a shared roof with somebody, but you do get your own garage. When you are buying into this area, something that is a condominium residence, you're going to be in underground parking, underground garage, or outside parking. And this is the backside of the condos, or backside of the townhomes, I mean. Just across the way here, we have Blackstone Flats. We have the Canyons employee housing over there. These are known as White Pine Canyons Village. These are also townhomes. There are some that are very, very new, some that are currently built. These are gorgeous. They are very Scandinavian on the inside. I've been inside several of these. They're absolutely beautiful. These are going to go for over 2 million. So you're going to be spending about 2.3 million and up if you want to land in one of these. But again, they're really beautifully designed. You do have a tinier garage. We've got an outer deck over there, nice siding, some brick. These are good looking, and they're really, really absolutely stunning on the inside. So this is another option if you're looking for more of a townhome and not a stacked flat and not a hotel condo. We'll get to the hotel condo section later when we head up to the village section in this video. So now we are at Red Pine Condos. The funny thing is that 10 years ago, my husband and I used to live in Building C right here, first floor condo, tiny little apartment. We were little ski bums. It was so awesome because we could actually just walk right up on that fire road right behind the Silverado up to the Canyons Village. And at the time, we had both worked for the mountain. So Red Pine is really nice because you do get tennis courts, you have a pool. These are going to be condos, so you do have people above, below you, to the side of you. I recommend that if you don't want to hear people walking around above you, you try to get a top unit. The top units also have a loft, so you can make bunk rooms and things like that. Again, this would be another area to look at if you're looking for something more budget friendly. These could be really great rentals for somebody wanting to do an Airbnb or VRBO. However, the cons of this is that you are parking outside. there is a laundry facility. So you can have washer and dryers, but you have to have a certain type of washer and dryer in this area. Otherwise, you're using the coin machines in the laundry center, which is what I used at the clubhouse. So they do have a hot tub, things like that. Again, this is an area that could be a possibility if you're looking for something more budget friendly in the Canyons Village and you don't want to pay the 2% transfer fee that CVMA, the Canyons Master Association Village, has. They have their own transfer fee. I believe it's 0.5%. So just a heads up, when you are looking at resort town real estate, like what I'm describing to you, all these vacation homes, second homes, you are subject to transfer fees, HOA fees, things of that nature. As we move right along to our tour, these are Navajo Trail. These are similar to Hidden Creek, similar to Red Pine. These are not going to have any garages. They're going to have a carport. I have seen some that are remodeled and they're really, really nice on the inside. If you can get a remodeled one, they're going for probably around 1.4 to 1.8, depending on if you get a remodeled one or not. I know there's one listed. I think there's one listed right now for 1.475, and it has been remodeled and it's beautiful on the inside. However, again, like you're dealing with, an older property. So if you're looking for something that is more budget friendly and you're wanting to do nightly rentals or Airbnbs or VRBOs, this is also another great area because look right behind me. Silverado's right there, Hotel Pad's right there, Grand Summit's right there, the Cabret's right there. So you get a better idea of these units. They are carport. So you kind of get a carport and then you get another parking pad. So again, when you're looking at townhomes such as these and the condos, there's not really a shared garage. There's not underground parking in these areas where you're not subject to the Canyons Village Master Association. You're parking outside or you're parking in a carport, things of that nature. So now we are going to cruise over to the Ridge. In previous videos, I keep calling it the Ridge Line. For whatever reason, I want it to be the Ridge Line because it's just a line of townhomes, but it's called the Ridge. These are new townhomes. They are very, very roomy. These are like 5 beds, 5 baths. However, these are going for $4.5 million to $5 million, but there are 2 that are on the market. One is for 3.5, the other one was 3.7. Those are an absolute steal, but these are gorgeous. These are probably top end of your budget. If you're looking for something, you want a townhome, you get nice roomy garages. You also get super modern finishes. So if you want that modern look, that contemporary look, really fancy fixtures, you are like a Pendry person, an Apex person, this could be a really awesome choice. Just on the back side of here, there's a dirt parking lot and it takes you to Pendry. So again, these are the Ridge Line at Canyons Village. These are gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. So the main entrance to the Ridge is actually off of that road, Red Pine Road. And if you get an idea, here's kind of the map of the village. Westgate is right over there, Pendry's right over there. We're headed to the village base next. This is the back side of the Ridge. This faces, again, these units face the parking lot area. So something you probably want to be aware of is anywhere there's an empty parking lot at the Canyons Village, there will likely be a future development at some point in time. All right, welcome to the, I would say, upper village section of Canyons Village. This right here behind me is the Westgate. Right over here is Pendry. We're going to go over there. The Hilton's over there. The Hyatt's behind that, and the lift is behind that. So let's take a walk over and cross the street. I love the Pendry. The Pendry is brand new development. You're looking anywhere between $750K for a studio up to $4 million for a 4-bedroom. There are some $2 millions that are listed for 1.875, 1.9. So if you're looking for a 2-bedroom and you want something that's super luxurious, Pendry could be a great option because it is a Montage brand, especially if you kind of like that high-rise living. So Pendry actually has 3 buildings. You've got the lobby building, the ski building, and then the spa and the rooftop deck building. Pendry is also going to be top of the budget. This is for people who want that modern, contemporary feel. These are brand new. Even the studios, like the one that's going for like $750, the studios are actually really nice. They're better than a Hotel Pad in my opinion, but again, the Canyons is awesome because it has a budget for everybody. Okay, so this is the village section of Pendry. This is building 2. This is the spa and pool building. This is building 3. This is the ski building. And then over there is building 1, which is the lobby building. It looks like we are here on a fun day because they're doing some sort of pumpkin activity at Pendry. So it looks like this is Park City Song Summit that they're setting up for, which was an event that I just talked about in my fall best events video if you want to go check that out. But Pendry's really awesome. You have Compass Sports over here. You have Mountain High Outfitters over there. You have another really high-end store, True North. This is kind of like a fire pit area. This is building 1, building 2. So building 1's lobby, building 2's pool and spa, building 3's ski building. Right over there, that is the Hyatt Grand Vacations. And you've got a bunch of restaurants. So you have Kita, which is a Japanese steakhouse. You have Dos Olos, which I'm probably totally butchering the name, but they have a full tequila bar. My husband and I actually went and ate there when they first opened. I'm hoping that it got better because it was really, really expensive. The service wasn't that good and the food wasn't as great. We would have just rather have gone to Local Lizard, which is an authentic Mexican restaurant in Kimball Junction. However, giving it the benefit of the doubt because it just opened, so it could be getting better. This is going to be the future ski beach of Pendry. So Sunrise Lift, that is going to have a brand new 10-person gondola that's going to take you up to Red Pine. This right here, so over here is the Hyatt. This right here is the Lift. This is another great place if you want super contemporary modern vibe. And their lobby bar is really awesome. Hello. I'm good. How are you? You're going to be on my YouTube channel. So there's Kita right there. Again, there's lots of shopping. Pendry has its own restaurants up here. There's Disco Pizza. There's also a kids zone. This is a great place to own if you want to live life on vacation, but you want a little bit of upscale. You want to feel like you're at a Four Seasons or at the Montage. Again, Pendry is a Montage brand. So you get that really upscale feel. Again, this is probably top of the budget for people that are looking over here. All right, so now we're going to cross the road. And if you were to keep going on this road, this actually takes you to the Lift and the Apex. Apex are ski in, ski out condos. They are really expensive. They're about $5 million, so they are super top of the budget. This is the Sundial, and right over here is Westgate. Looks like they're having some revamps in some of their rooms. There's ovens out, there's washers and dryers out, but there is a little place for renting electric bikes. This is the village area that we're getting into. There's going to be bike rentals, ski rentals, more shops, more dining options. The umbrella bars over here. So you've got Aloha right here, which is ski and snowboard rental. This used to be the HR building for Vail. How do I know that? Because I used to work for the mountain at one point in time. This is like is it Japanese like noodle house. Serenity is Westgate's spa. Absolutely, it's a really good spa, I heard. This is Drafts. It's a really good burger and beer place. When my husband and I lived over in Red Pine, we used to come up here all the time. So this is the village center. You have Lowly right here. This is the Sundial. This whole thing is the Sundial. The Sundial is also a little bit more budget friendly. It is a bit of an older hotel. So sometimes the residences can be renovated, sometimes not. The main difference is that when you buy into the Sundial, like you own the furniture on the inside. When you buy into the Grand Summit, you only own airspace. You don't own any of the furniture on the inside. So a lot of people that buy multiple units in here, and I mean multiple, will go in and completely renovate them. So the units could be different. They might not be all the same aesthetic. This is Murdoch. So this is a cafe, pizza, ice cream. This is a candy store. Keep your kids out of there. Just kidding. And then this is kind of the lawn. So that is the stage where they have all the kind of the winter concerts. They also have summer concerts over here. They do yoga in the park with Lowly on Saturdays in the summer. There's the umbrella bar. That's a great Prez place. So now we're kind of making our way around the main village center. This is the snowboard shop. This is the ski shop. So One Sweet Ride is snowboard. Candy Mountain Sports is ski. I just bumped into 2 golfers that were just got finished on the golf course. Also, Canyons Village has a public golf course. So if you love to golf, another great reason to come visit here in the summer. They said that the course was awesome. It's challenging. My husband also said the same thing. I'm not a golfer. I'm more of like, let's just drink and let me drive the golf cart kind of gal. And I'll shoot like, or I'll shoot like I'm a basketball girl. You know, I'm going to embarrass myself if I talk about anything else golf related. So this is kind of the Plaza Center. We came from over there. The Cabret drops you off right here. So again, we were in that parking lot down below, and I was mentioning the Cabret. This is where it drops you off. So you got a ticket office, there's fire pits. So tons of stuff to do on the lawn in the summertime, and lots of fun activities that happen during the wintertime, like Winterfest. So here is Red Pine Gondola. These just got brand new gondola carts. So we got rid of the old red pine ones. So if you can see them, this takes you up to Red Pine as well. And this is set up for summertime. Canyons Village does a lot of conference events. So this is kind of like the outdoor event center in the summer for Canyon. So now we're getting to one of the best places that I think location-wise at Canyons Village. This is the Grand Summit. So they do have the farm, which is really healthy eating. They also have Red Tail Grill. This right here is the ski beach, and they used to do tons of fun concerts up here. And they used to have like a big amphitheater, kind of like how Lower Deer Valley does, like Deer Valley Music Festival. But the Grand Summit is one of the best locations because you have access to the orange bubble, and the orange bubble drops you off more over by the Sun Peak Chair, the Super Condor side of the mountain, so it doesn't drop you right off at Red Pine Lodge. However, there's a little run that takes you straight to Red Pine. So I guess when you're thinking of buying something at Canyons Village, it's really because you want to be close to the mountain. These are not always ski in, ski out, as like you're kind of in a hotel. You're not opening up your door and putting your feet on the snow. So if you want something that is true ski in, ski out, then you're going to be paying a lot more money for it. And you're going to want to be looking at the Colony up at the canyons. Those are like legacy generational ski mansion estates. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. As you can see, they're doing some work over here. So this is the orange bubble. And the Waldorf gondola actually drops you off over down this way as well if we were to keep walking over there. So we're going to check out the Waldorf section of the Canyons Village a little bit later. I think when you're trying to decipher when you want to be ski in, ski out, and you're thinking either Canyons Village, you're thinking Park City Mountain Village, or you're thinking Deer Valley or the new Mayflower side, there's definitely some things that you want to take into consideration. So the first thing that you might want to start thinking about is your budget. If you have open budget and you want to be more higher end, or you specifically just would rather be at Deer Valley, then you probably definitely would want to consider Deer Valley more. And I've made a bunch of videos about Deer Valley, so I'll link to those at the end of this video if you want to go check out some of that stuff. Right over here is the Grand Summit. They have an awesome pool. I actually got married up at Red Pine Lodge 11 years ago, and we stayed at the Grand Summit. It was awesome rooms. Again, they're not modern, they're not contemporary, but they're a great budget. So if you don't have, again, a budget for Deer Valley, Canyons Village is an awesome option because it kind of has something for everybody, because that's some of the older properties that are more budget friendly. And then it has updated, more luxurious properties like Pendry or Apex or the Ridge or White Pine Canyon Townhomes or Blackstone Flats or Blackstone Residences. So, but I happen to just think that Grand Summit has like the best location ever, just simply because you're like 20 steps and you have the orange bubble right there. But everybody's budget's different. Everybody's looking for something different. So Park City Mountain Village is kind of the base where everybody wants to be at, but it's a lot older product. So speaking of super budget friendly, you have the Yotel Pad, which is also new. So this is replay development. So same people that did the lift did Yotel Pad. Yotel Pad are going to be those units that you see for 400K, 500K, 600K, 700K. However, those are like studios, okay? Those are 400 square feet. The cool thing about the Yotel Pad is that everything is built into the wall. So kind of the beds come out of the wall, all the kitchen, like everything is basically included, like down to your spoon. So all you have to bring is really your toothbrush, which is kind of a cool aspect about the Yotel Pad. They're great little rental units. Again, very Scandinavian on the inside. People think they look like IKEA, but they're not. They're really high-end Italian furniture. And over here we have the Westgate. Funny story about the Westgate. My very first job when I was 18, I worked at the Westgate Grill as a hostess. The worst employee they ever had. Dead serious. Westgate is a beautiful property. It's starting to get, they have a couple of units. The developer went in and saved some units for themselves that they have decided that they're going to now resell, and they're remodeled. So Westgate is an interesting product because you do have a lot of timeshares over here. I'm not selling timeshares, but you can. My parents have a friend who owns 30 condos in the Westgate. 30, yeah, 30. So these are also great little rental units as well. However, this is something that would be budget friendly too. And if you want one of the more updated, fresher units, you're going to be paying about 1.4 million for them. Again, these are hotel condos. Back over here is the Silverado. This is a beautiful property on the outside. I'm going to be very honest with you and upfront with you. It's my least favorite property out of all of them, simply because you do have to cross the street, and the inside is really just, I don't like the layout of it. I don't like the design of it. I am an architect's daughter. My dad's an architect. He's been an architect for the last 40 years in Park City. So I am kind of like, gonna get a little snobby on you. I am used to seeing nice designs and nice things. I like the outside of it. The pool's really tiny. It's really confusing to get around, but the interiors of them are going to be something similar probably to the Grand Summit. But if you're going to buy something based off the interior, you might as well go for Grand Summit because it's a better location. I also don't think that these resell very well. They tend to stay on the market a little bit longer, but again, budget friendly. If you're looking for something that's budget friendly, this is a great option. So please don't let my opinion deter you, especially if there's like an owner or somebody that owns in the Silverado and they're like, oh, she like says the Silverado sucks. No, like it's just not my cup of tea. I'm a Pendry girl. I love Pendry. Anywhere that there is a empty parking lot, again, reminder, this is going to blow your mind. Canyons Village is only 60% developed. So anywhere there's an empty parking lot, eventually there's probably going to be some sort of development and another hotel. Now you're probably wondering about my thoughts on which village base to land at. Obviously, if you want the ultimate luxury, then you should probably be considering Deer Valley or the New Mayflower side. However, remember, when you're buying into resort town real estate, village product, this is high density stuff. If you buy into the Mayflower, which is going to be incredible, it's going to be a long-term investment because buying in there now is going to be very, very early. So the pro is you're going to get the best price. But the con is you're going to probably be living with a lot of construction for a really, really long time. Whereas Canyons Village, yes, there's still construction going on. It's almost already developed, but it just depends if you have snowboarders in the family or if you just prefer Deer Valley and skiing only, which again, you're either buying for convenience and location or you're buying because you want something updated and nicer. Depends on how much time you're going to be spending in it and what your actual goals are with it. So here we are. Right behind me is the Apex. These are going to be super modern, super luxurious, super contemporary. This is kind of the top of Canyons. You've got the red pine gondola over there. You can see the golf course right there. And then I'm totally brain farting on the names of these. They are called the Village at the Strand, the Village at the Strand. So here we are at another section of Lower Canyons Village. This is the Waldorf, the Frostwood gondola. This is Wyndham Park City. This is just a hotel. You have the Waldorf Astoria back over there. You've got townhomes right here, which are really great. You also have Juniper Landing, which is way up there. You have Miners Club over there. And then this right here where the big crane is the Ascent. So, okay, so on the extra lower side, backside of Waldorf, you have Viridian right here. And then you have the Ascent, which is under construction. So something to know, there is a little bit of risk every time you're buying into a new development. I don't know what happened with that developer, but something happened. They ended up selling it and selling it to the Waldorf. And I've been told that every buyer that bought into there, I mean, they have hard earnest money. They're going to honor the previous agreements. So there is a little bit of risk involved every time you're buying into a new development that something like that could happen. So heads up, that is definitely something you want to have on your radar. But these are Viridian. These are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous townhomes. Again, these would be similar to like the Ridge, White Pine Canyons Village. And then you also are right on the golf course right over there. So beautiful. Not one of these has been, I don't think there's been a resale of the Viridian yet, which is kind of crazy. So people love it. People that bought here, they love it. And then behind me, we have the Frostwood Villas. These are absolutely gorgeous, modern, contemporary as well. And if you were to keep going down this road, you're going to go to my hood, which is Sun Peak. Hey, what's up? My name is Nicole Bowdle, and I am with the Park City Real Estate channel. So if you are thinking about moving to Park City, relocating to Park City, buying a second home or vacation home in Park City, I want you to know I help people every single day just like you. I get calls, I get texts, I get emails. So let's meet in person. If you are serious about moving here and you want to get in touch with me, let's book a Zoom call and meet in person. My contact information is always dropped down in the description link down below. And if you're like, hey, Nicole, we want to come to Park City, but we're not sure if Canyons Village is the right place for us, then I want you to go check out this playlist. And this has every single neighborhood in Park City on it.